Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope we all had a good, long Labor Day weekend, enjoyed some time with family and friends like I did. Nothing too crazy going on in our house, but it was a good, long, relaxing weekend. I read an interesting article. Well, it's interesting if you're a nerd like me, but I read an interesting article, came across online this morning about the idea of estate planning and who needs it and who doesn't. And this was a lawyer down in Columbus who said when he's got potential clients come in and they tell him I don't have a will, he tells them everybody has a will. Everybody who lives in the state of Ohio already has a will. And his point is that the Ohio Revised Code, if you don't have your own will, dictates where all of your assets are going to go. And for 95% of us, that's what we would already want. It's very logical. It goes from, if you're married, it goes to your spouse, then it goes to your children. It kind of goes, so what it does is it goes, if you're married, everything goes to your spouse. I mean, I'm simplifying this. It's potential if you have kids that weren't your spouses, they would divide it with your current spouse. But for our purposes, if you have a spouse, it goes to him or her. If you have no spouse but children, it goes evenly to your children. If you have no spouse, no children, it looks to your parents. If you have no spouse, no children, no parents, it goes to your brothers and sisters. If you don't have any brothers and sisters, it goes to your nieces and nephews, and so on until you get, to your cousins or your fifth cousins. So for most of us, this is what, we would want. For many of us, especially in 2024, with blended families, with stepchildren, with, never married, everything like that, it's extremely important to get a will. Even if you are married and you do have children, then to me, your estate planning, your will side of your estate planning comes down to, making probate more efficient. There's a lot of stuff that in the probate process where if you have a will, or first of all, the idea of estate planning is to try to, one of them is try to avoid probate altogether. But in the event that you're in probate, you can avoid a lot of hearings and unnecessary paperwork, and speed up the process and make it cheaper if you've got a good will, even if it's going to the same place that it would go if you didn't have a will. But anyway, that's all I was thinking. It is interesting for people like me to think about the idea everybody in Ohio already has a will. So if your will that the state of Ohio thinks you would want is not what you want, you should contact me or another estate planning lawyer. Hope everybody's having a good week. Thanks.